After her deal with the sea witch, Ariel had her legs, but had lost her magnificent voice. On the surface, she danced for Prince Eric, her movements graceful and her smiles bright. But inside, a deep sadness echoed in the silence where her songs used to live. How could she show him her true self without her voice? One evening, as a grand ball was held in the prince's castle, Ariel slipped away, feeling more alone than ever in the crowded room. She walked down to the moonlit shore, the cool sand beneath her feet. Looking at the starlit waves, she felt a profound longing for the world she had left behind. Suddenly, a soft, shimmering light glowed beneath the water. It was her 6 mermaid sisters. They couldn't speak to her, but in their hands, they held something magical, a pearlescent conch shell. They placed it gently in her hands and pointed to the sea, their eyes full of love and encouragement before they disappeared beneath the waves. Confused, Ariel held the shell to her ear. Instead of the ocean's roar, she heard a faint, familiar melody, the song her mother used to sing to her as a little mere child. A tear rolled down her cheek, and she understood. Her voice was gone, but her music wasn't. The Symphony of Silence. The next day, Ariel began to express herself in ways she never had before. She didn't just dance, she told stories with her movements. She twirled like the swirling ocean currents, leaped like a dolphin breaking the surface, and moved her hands with the gentle grace of sea anemones in the tide. Prince Eric, captivated, watched her. He saw more than just a beautiful dancer. He saw emotion and passion in her every move. Next, she discovered the castle's music room. She couldn't sing along to the harp or the flute, but she could listen. She began to compose, not with words, but by arranging the instruments. She would point to the flutist for a light, airy melody like a sea breeze, and then to the cellist for a deep, powerful rhythm like the heartbeat of the ocean. The musicians were amazed. She was conducting a symphony without a single spoken word. The grand finale for the prince's birthday, the castle, was to hold a grand celebration. Everyone expected a vocalist to perform, but Ariel had a different plan. That night, as the guests gathered, the lights dimmed. Ariel stood on the balcony, overlooking the sea. She began to move, her dance a breathtaking tale of a curious mermaid who fell in love with a world above the waves. She used flowing silks of blue and green to represent the sea. Then, she raised her hands, and on her signal, the orchestra she had taught began to play her wordless composition. The music swelled. It was playful, adventurous, longing, and full of love all at once. As the final note hung in the air, Ariel pointed to the horizon. On cue, her mermaid sisters, along with Sebastian, Flounder, and even King Triton, rose from the water. Using bioluminescent algae, they had painted the night sky with swirling, colorful lights, creating a visual representation of Ariel's silent song.